was first produced in the late 1890s as cough medicine for children. Now it's widely considered one of the most harmful drugs. What makes heroin so powerful? Hey everyone, Julia here for D-News. A study published in the journal Lancet ranked heroin as the second most harmful to users and to others after alcohol. And it's one of the most addictive according to the National Institute on Drug Abuse. It's also one of the most deadly. The World Health Organization says heroin users face a 20 to 30 times higher risk of death than non-drug users. So how is the drug so powerful? Well, like most opioids, it works on certain receptors in the brain. Your brain has receptors for endorphins, the feel-good chemicals your body naturally produces. They help us handle pain and stress by inhibiting the firing of neurons. But opioids like heroin have similar chemical structure as those endorphins, so they bind to those receptor sites, sometimes even more strongly than the natural ones your body produces. According to a study published in the Journal of Neuroscience, frequent heroin injections actually desensitizes these receptors. They get so stimulated they kind of wear themselves out. So over time, a user will have to increase their dosage just to get the same feeling. Heroin users reportedly feel a rush lasting just a few minutes that produces an intense relaxation. Afterwards, the high lasts for a few hours, where users feel like they don't have a care in the world and they don't need a thing. They aren't really bothered by much in their environment. But speaking of environment, the weird thing is, it's not just the high that gets you addicted, it's all the associations. A study published in the Journal of Neuroscience found that using heroin flips a switch in a part of your brain called the basolateral amygdala. The switch links the high of the drug with environmental triggers. And all these associations come into play, like going to places you used to shoot up or visiting old friends you used to get high with. Your brain rewires itself to respond more strongly to these memories. These neural pathways get stronger over time, and your ability to form new ones gets worse. You lose what's called neuroplasticity, which makes it harder to resist the urge to use when you come across these triggers. But on the other hand, there's been some research that suggests people turn to heroin to escape their environment. Research from Columbia University's Mailman School of Public Health linked heroin use to disadvantaged neighborhoods and stressful lives. But there's no doubt that heroin is dangerous. It's a drug especially prone to deadly overuse because its hits can vary in purity. Someone who is used to using 10% pure heroin mixed with some other stuff might purchase some that's 60% pure heroin, but there's no good way to tell the difference. The drug's deadly effects come from its relaxing properties. Basically, while you relax, it suppresses your respiratory system to the point where your body forgets to breathe. Heroin can also cause some serious heart problems too, even leading to a heart attack. As awful as this drug is, heroin abuse is still a very big problem in the US. To find out why it's become such an epidemic in recent years, be sure to watch this video of Seeker Daily.
One PA politician believes that the problem stems from laws put in place years ago that allow pharmaceutical companies to market their drugs directly to consumers in the form of TV commercials.
We've talked about addiction before on the show, like, can you be addicted to being addicted? If you're a subscriber, you know this already. If not, please hit that subscribe button right now. Or if you have any other science questions, let us know down in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching D-News.